If you're wondering, should I be sitting in cash right now or should I be investing? What is going on with the economy and where should I put my money? This is the right show for you.
Hey, accredited investors, I'm excited to announce that we have a new deal right now. It's a 49 unit building located in the horse capital of the world, Lexington, Kentucky. This is where the majority of the Kentucky Derby winning horses come from. Its rents on this building are 15% below market for renovated units in the area. To learn more, all you got to do is go to homeinvest.com or click in the link down in the description below. Always consult with a tax advisor, financial planner, or attorney before making an investment decision. Having said all that, all you have to do is go to homeinvest.com or click in the description down below.
If you don't know who that guy is, that is Nate Armstrong, my co-host. He is the founder and CEO of Home Invest. My name is Steve Warner, and I am the Chief Investment Officer here. And this is Purpose-Driven Passive Profits, the number one place teaching you how to be great stewards of your money. All right, Nate. So right now there's a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace. We see interest rates keep going up and up and up. People are wondering, is it going to continue? Are rates going to come down? Should I try to time the market? I'm sitting on cash. What should I do? Let's kind of dive in and unpack that one a little bit.
Yeah. So what's been the average inflation rate over the last year and a half? Let's just circle that, some numbers out there. Put that number in your head, whatever you think it is. You're probably right. It's probably somewhere north of 5%, maybe even as high as 11%, depending on which study you look at. Leaving money in cash, if it's literally sitting in a savings account in pure cash, it's losing the amount of inflation we're having per year. So most studies that I read say that we were somewhere around 7% for the last 12 months. So that means that if someone put $100,000 of cash in a bank account, inflation ate away 7% of it. It's gone. It's not. Sorry, go ahead, Steve.
But Nate, I'm worried. If I invest in something, why would I invest in something like I put money in crypto 2 years ago and it's now worth 10%? Wouldn't it be better to be sitting in cash?
Yeah, it's better to not go on a speculative asset, is what I would say. But here's the thing: Matthew 25, Luke 19, parables in the Bible, they both conclude the same thing. Burying money under a rock and hoping that things will get better results in you getting casted out of the kingdom. Literally, that's what the parable reads. If you go and read Matthew 25 or Luke 19, it talks about a lazy servant who buries his master's money instead of invests it. And then the ones that do invest it, they get rewarded handsomely. And so I think we have to be good stewards right now. We can't bury our head under a rock or our money under a rock. If we do that, we're going to get eaten alive by inflation. You just have to be prudent about it. Don't take speculative stuff. Steve, you've educated on this a lot, but you've been helping a lot of investors avoid big development projects because of the liquidity crunch that's happening to people when they go for bank loans and draw payments and things like that. Like, stay away from speculative stuff. Go with stable, boring, cash flowing properties right now.
Okay, Nate. So let's look at that. What does that actually look like? I agree. Don't put money in crypto. Don't go for moonshots. It was really interesting. I was having a discussion with somebody Sunday night, and they said, I've bought 2 properties over the last 3 years. I'm 27 years old. But I like crypto because I can see the returns instantly. And I said, really? What's your crypto doing? And he said, actually, I took my money out of crypto because it was going down. I said, real estate is what's going to make you wealthy, man. 10 years from now, if you buy a house for the next 10 years, you're going to be sitting on 12 houses at the end of the next 10 years. And you'll have all the cash flow you need. So, and he was like, yeah, but I want the instant return. And I think that's the one thing that I would caution everybody about. Like, it's not about an instant return. It's about a smart investment. Nate, what are 3 things that people should look for when they're looking at a real estate investment right now that makes it a safe bet so that they sleep well at night? What I hear people say, the reason they're keeping money in cash is because they want the security. They want to sleep well at night knowing that they have it. What are 2 or 3 pointers that you would give somebody if they are looking for a solid real estate investment in the next 3 to 6 months?
Yeah. Number one, making sure that the loan that's on the property is a fixed rate long-term loan or it's owned outright in cash. One or the other is fine. We do that, by the way. Like that's our number one underwriting criteria. We're not taking speculative loans that could turn out to be a nightmare later on. Long-term fixed rate right up front. Second one, stabilize cash flow. You want to see history of tenants paying rent every single month. If there's turbulence in the property, or if you know that you got problem tenants or it's a bad area, I would run from it right now. It's not worth the gamble, not worth the risk. Okay. And then third thing is not taking heavy lift projects. What I mean by that is some projects are out there like building a new shopping mall or building a new Amazon facility or building a new ground up apartment building even. That's a huge lift. There's a lot of work that has to be done. And getting into that kind of stuff right now with the uncertainty that's in the air, it's not where I would direct people. Instead, go with the boring, predictable, cash flowing property.
Awesome. The one thing that I would add to that is make sure it is a C-class property. A-class, ultra luxury. Right now, those properties are getting crushed because a lot of people are moving out. B-class properties, they're getting hit even harder because the people that were stretched, right? They're working class people, but they're like, I'm willing to spend an extra 20% to have the amenities. As the economy constricts, they're moving back down into your solid C-class, affordable living that nobody has to worry about. That's what they're doing as the economy shrinks, right? That's where you want to be investing your money. You don't want to be in D or F, which are war zones, like the worst, like where you don't want to be investing, right? Like high crime, a lot of break-ins, a lot of rougher stuff. You want to stay out of that. Solid C-class properties. If you guys would like to learn about our current investments right now, we have a 49 unit. We have one spot left in it. That is owner financed, fixed debt at 5%. It is a really solid return. You can click in the show notes down below to book a call with us. We're happy to go over it with you, or whatever our current offering is. Our general thesis is solid C-class properties, a 1.8x multiple where you put 100,000 in and you get 180,000 out in 3 to 5 years. Again, you can go to homeinvest.com or click in the show notes to jump on a call with myself, Nate, or Sue. Anyone on our team will be happy to walk you through the properties that we have and what a solid investment looks like. The key is Warren Buffett's quote. Nate, do you know what Warren Buffett's quote is?
Yeah, when other people are greedy, then that's the time for you to have fear and step back. I'm putting it in Nate terms here, but he says when other people are greedy, that's the time that you should have fear. And then when other people are fearful, that's when you should be greedy. And right now we've just turned the corner. Now people are getting nervous. We're at the lowest mortgage application rate ever in history. That means there's less people going out to apply for loans to go buy stuff. Why? Because they're afraid. They're fearful. This is your chance to do what Warren says. Step up and be a little greedy.
Awesome. So if you guys want to book a call with us, learn about our investments, click the show notes down below or go to homeinvest.com. Or if nothing else, just go out and look for a solid investment that has fixed debt, fixed rate of return, and is a solid C-class property. We'll see you next time on Purpose Driven Passive Profits. Thanks so much for listening to our show today. Here's Nate with our latest offering.
Hey, accredited investors. I'm excited to announce that we have a new deal right now. It's a 49-unit building located in the horse capital of the world, Lexington, Kentucky. This is where the majority of the Kentucky Derby winning horses come from. Its rents on this building are 15% below market for renovated units in the area. To learn more, all you got to do is go to homeinvest.com or click in the link down in the description below. Always consult with a tax advisor, financial planner, or attorney before making an investment decision. Having said all that, all you have to do is go to homeinvest.com or click in the description down below.
We'll see you soon here on Purpose Driven Passive Profits.